Alright, this is my first 40 hours in Factorio, and I really like this game and I just want to showcase my base. Well, first of all, I used Trupen's video on how to build the smelters and the bus. It's called Trupen first hour in Factorio. I watched that video. Yeah. Then I faced a problem where the default patches are depleting and I cannot smelt enough steel, and I started building myself one train, just one loading station for iron, and it was just one line. Then my copper patch depleted, so I had to build my second train, and I was forced into building like a train system. So I went with the default tutorial, in-game tips, and the in-game tips basically had this exact intersection, so I used it. And the other type of intersections, yeah, the circular, I just checked it in photo. That's all, super simple. So I started expanding my train system and started researching. I rebuilt my bus and the mall twice, I think, because I didn't know that I would need to have those green, oh my god, I forgot the name. Yeah, the electronic circuits and the red electronic circuits, so I had to add them to the bus. Then this is the mall, the clean mall. I'm pretty proud of it, has everything I need, even the defense, turrets. And later on I started even building nuclear once my train network expanded. I had to build a lot of boilers and I was depleting my coal really quickly, so I switched to nuclear 30 hours in. I designed this all by myself except for the circuitry, because I didn't know how much fuel I need. Only later on I found out that yeah, this circuitry is not really needed because the fuel cells are super abundant. Now I have just Kovarex process started, it just spins on itself. I really don't use it currently, but yeah, that's how I figured out the fuel problem. Then I had to expand my copper patches because I was out of copper. As you can see, I have two buses and they're depleting really swiftly, so I soon should replace it with the red belts because I need a lot of circuits. Green circuits, red circuits. I need to expand this stack, like 3 more, longitudinally or down. And it's quite dark, sorry for that. But here are my labs: red, green, military, chemical, purple, whatever it's called, production. And I turned off my utility science just so I can fuel my first rocket. The throughput is currently that I can get one rocket every 10 minutes, something around that. The bottleneck is rocket fuel currently because my pump jacks are super weak. I need to expand, for example, somewhere around here. For my oil refinery to work. And yeah, this is my oil refinery, pretty proud of it also, but I'm lacking on petroleum. It's like since there's not enough oil, I'm lacking on petroleum and lacking on everything else, so my fuel is not being produced properly. See how it's stalling a bit, and the fuel are just transported and that to the bus. So yeah, that's my first 40 hours in Factorio. I even want to make a new world to use city blocks, both with trains and incorporate some drones, because most of it was just with using personal drones. Really cool game. Really like it. I'm gonna buy the Space Age DLC.